What's up? What's up with it? What's up with it? What's up with it? What's up with it? Your boy D is back at you with another video. I know it's been a minute, bro. Pardon me, okay? Pardon me. Your boy been busy, okay? Your boy been busy. Your boy came back from Florida and he been a little busy, okay? A little out of it. But we're gonna talk about that in another video. More importantly, we need to talk about WrestleMania. WrestleMania has not felt like WrestleMania. The ticket sales have not been crisp to a point where they have their ticket sales are 25% off. I ain't never heard of that for WrestleMania. And I'm not gonna lie, if my flight wasn't $400, your boy might be there. But more importantly, we need to talk about how do we make some of these matches more worthy? How do we make some of these matches something that we need to see, something that we have to buy tickets for? This is going to be the last WrestleMania in America until 2028. WWE needs to do something that makes us go, we have to be there. How do you might say we do that? Let me cook for a second. I got some options. I got some ideas. Number one, the Hardys versus the Usos. Could you imagine doing the Hardys versus the Usos? That is something so out the box. It would be something so special to see. Especially if you have like the Usos cutting a promo on Monday Night Raw. We beat everybody. Who wants to step into the Usos penitentiary? Who wants to face us at WrestleMania? And all you hear is that you hear that Hardy Boy music, that crowd is going to pop. Because to some people, the Hardys are the greatest tag team ever. In the WWE, the Usos are the only ones who main evented WrestleMania. The Usos versus the Hardys, sign me up. If you want to get cute, if you want to get fancy with it, the Usos, the Hardys, and the New Day. You do some type of, let's say, a triangle ladder match. You do that at WrestleMania, people are going to pay to see that. That's something different, and that's something that gives so much credit to the tag team division. That's something people are going to want to see. That's something people are going to give a shit about. The Usos versus the Hardys, and I want to say shout out to Bully Ray on Busted Open because he's the one who came up with that idea, and he was dead on balls accurate. What a great idea. Next, Logan Paul versus Bad Bunny, okay? I think this is obvious, okay? Logan Paul versus Bad Bunny is an amazing showcase match that's going to give you your celebrity attractions. It'll give you your buzz 1000%. And more importantly, WWE fans will respect it more because these are people who love the business. Logan Paul is literally a full-timer in WWE. We see him all the fucking time. Bad Bunny, he had the most elite match with Damian Priest. One of the best matches of that year when he did it. Bad Bunny just performed at the Super Bowl. Super Bowl was fire. Well, to some people, they didn't see him perform at the Super Bowl. Some people was watching Kid Rock. If you were watching Kid Rock instead of Bad Bunny, you must not like Latina women. That's all I'm going to say to you.
Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby.
I'm just playing. But anyway, Logan Paul versus Bad Bunny. What an amazing match. That would be an amazing match. It would be a very fun match. And it's something that WWE can capitalize off. Hell, it's something ESPN can capitalize off. The media storm that can come with a match like Bad Bunny versus Logan Paul. These are worldwide names. It'll put more eyes on the show. That alone is going to give you more celebrity attraction. They can go on red carpets and shit and ask people, who do you have, Logan Paul or Bad Bunny, in a match at WrestleMania? And you can have celebrities give their opinions on who they would think win. It would be smart, and it's brilliant marketing. You may not like the match, but the marketing, the eyes you can put on a match with Logan Paul and Bad Bunny is astronomical. That's all I'm going to say. Next matchup we're going to talk about, Brock Lesnar versus Gunther. The Beast Brock Lesnar will be on Monday Night Raw tonight. And all I'm going to tell Gunther is this. You was doing all that smirking and laughing, kiki and ha-ha, and try that with somebody real. I love AJ Styles. Wish he didn't retire. I love John Cena. Try that with a real one. All that kiki and ha-ha, and Try that with a big dog. You want to be this career killer? Try to conquer a beast and see what happened. Now, sorry, that was my bias. I'm a Brock Lesnar fan. Gunther, you don't want none of this smoke. You don't want none of this. You don't want to step in the ring with the beast. You don't want that smoke. You ain't ready for that. You don't want to come messing with a killer. You don't want that. But I would love to see it. And that's another match that would give Gunther something special without him chasing a title. And Brock Lesnar, one of your bigger stars, something to do. Brock Lesnar versus Gunther, that is something people would love to see at WrestleMania. Now, we need to talk about some women, right? We gotta talk about some women. We gotta get some women in here, right? Rhea and Io. You want to do something that's gonna make... It may not be the best match that I'm thinking of. It may not be the best match. But if you want to do something that'll put eyes on the business, and you want to talk about draw and money in some form or fashion, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky versus the Bella Twins. Now, is it going to be a 5-star classic? Probably not. Would people pay attention? Would people watch? Are the Bellas a draw? Yes. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Now, could you throw Bayley and Lyra in there too? Of course you can. Would I be mad? No, not really. Just a side pivot. Shout out to the Inspiration for signing with AEW. Congratulations to them. That's one of the stupidest things I ever seen Triple H not do, was signing the Iconics back to the WWE. What was he thinking on doing that? I don't know. But nonetheless, congratulations to the Inspiration. I think they're going to have a great run over there. But the women's tag team division needs something. They need some juice. So I think a match like Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky versus the Bella Twins would be a draw worth having. Now, will every match be a draw? No. But you have to have a match that develops also your younger talent. You can't have just stars, because then people complain, right? Randy Orton. If Randy Orton's not fighting Cody Rhodes, which doesn't look like he is, what could we do to make Randy Orton special? I think you let him, as good as Randy Orton is right now, how he still can go. He's not old, he's not washed up or anything like that. Give Randy Orton Trick Williams. Randy Orton could make Trick Williams in one night. As Trick Williams is a young star who's loud, obnoxious. He talked that talk. He walked out with them lemon pepper steppers. He got that drip on. He dressed like Dave Chappelle when he was doing the Charlie Murphy skits. Come on now. The I'm Rick James, bitch. That's basically his character. To someone who has pretty much the most charisma we've seen naturally in someone since The Rock, and you give him Randy Orton, sign me up. And it's something that shows you don't have to give him a title match immediately, but it shows that you care and you believe in him. And I'm not putting Trick Williams versus Carmelo Hayes. We don't do black on black crime on this channel. Sorry. But I think Trick Williams versus Randy Orton would be an amazing match. And I just think it's something that would give him a boost. He doesn't have to beat Randy Orton, but it's just something that he can showcase his skills in, and I just think that's important. Next on the list is Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu. Sorry, I don't want to see Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes over and over and over again. Not after reintroducing Jacob Fatu and making me care about Jacob Fatu. That boy is a dog. Let a dog hunt. Put him in that match. Make it a triple threat. Give Jacob Fatu, show him what a main event looks like of a card, especially the biggest card, WrestleMania. And dare I say, let him walk out with the title. Dare I say, Jacob Fatu should beat Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. If you believe in Jacob, if you want to really make him a killer, let him win. Why not? What's the worst thing that could happen if Jacob Fatu is WWE Champion? I don't know. It's anyone's game, right? It's WrestleMania 42. It's anyone's game. Prove it. That would be something special. And more importantly, would be something different. So these are some matches that I just had. Because obviously you have the big one. Roman versus C-Punk. What are some matches that you think people would be interested in seeing at WrestleMania 42? What about Jade? Would you want to see Jade versus Charlotte Flair? Maybe. Would you want to see Jade versus Tiffany Stratton for the third time? I don't know. What are some matches that you guys would like to see at WrestleMania 42? What would make you go, I'm buying a ticket? Because you know we're going to get surprises. And we fucking better get surprises. This is the last WrestleMania in the States till 2028. We better get surprises. I better hear that glass break. I know some people always say, you don't need the legend at WrestleMania. You don't need the legends. Fuck you. Yes, we do. I want to hear that if you smell what The Rock is cooking. I want to hear that glass break. Any return that we can get for WrestleMania, sign me up. Will we? I don't know. But what matches do you want to see at WrestleMania? What moments do you want to see at WrestleMania? Let me know in the comments below. For that said, that is the end of the video, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you have messed with the content. It has been your boy D, Forever Gang. And once again, until forever finds you, peace.